Good morning, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Morning Report is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This morning, we'll tell you about President Trump signing a reversal to end the separation of families at U.S. borders, the Bonita Springs Historical Society organizing a fun way to honor the city's history, and more. Today is Thursday, June 21st, and this is the Morning Report. Bowing to pressure from anxious allies, President Trump signed an executive order yesterday ending the process of separating children from families after they are detained crossing the U.S. border illegally. It was a dramatic turnaround for Trump, who's been insisting, wrongly, that his administration had no choice but to separate families apprehended at the border because of a federal law and a court decision. The news in recent days has been dominated by searing images of children held in cages at border facilities, as well as audio recordings of young children crying for their parents. Images that have sparked fury, question of morality, and concern from Republicans about a negative impact on their races in November's midterm elections. Until Wednesday, the President, Homeland Security Secretary Kristen Nielsen, and other officials had repeatedly argued the only way to end the practice was for Congress to pass new legislation, while Democrats said he could do this with his signature alone, and that's what he did on Wednesday. He said his order would not end the zero-tolerance policy that criminally prosecutes all adults caught crossing the border illegally. The order aims to keep families together while they are in custody, expedite their cases, and ask the Department of Defense to help house families. Still, Trump's order is likely to create a new set of problems involving length of detention time for families and may spark a fresh fight in court. The Bonita Springs Historical Society has started its biannual election process to elect the new mayor of Survey. The elections started 20 years ago in an effort to help protect and prolong the rich history that Bonita Springs holds. Survey was the original name of Bonita Springs after a crew of surveyors from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers that were camped on the Imperial River while mapping the area in the 1870s. Currently, the oldest property in the city was built in 1915, and the Historical Society plans to keep it around for a long time. The election process is a little different than what most people may be used to. Candidates are expected to make outlandish promises and tell fabricated stories about what they plan to do to make Bonita Springs a better place, all in an effort to raise money for the Historical Society. A campaign event where mayoral hopefuls can make their pitch to the public will take place on Saturday at the Lyles Hotel. Votes must be purchased for 10 cents apiece, and there's no cap on the amount of votes that can be bought by a single voter. The candidate with the most votes by July 1st is declared the new mayor of Survey. The newly appointed mayor represents the Historical Society in the Bonita Springs 4th of July Parade and other Historical Society events. And the money raised from the candidates goes to a general fund to help protect historical properties around Bonita Springs. Crystal Kinzel has been appointed clerk of courts in Collier County. 62-year-old Kinzel was Collier's chief deputy clerk and was appointed by Governor Scott to serve through November as the successor to longtime Dwight Brock, who passed away on June 12th awaiting a lung transplant. Brock, 64, had served as Collier's clerk since 1993. Laird Lyle served as the county's temporary clerk by a judge's order since Friday. The clerk's office will be on the ballot this fall. A partisan race if there are multiple members of the same party. The vote will be on the August 28th primary with a general election if there are candidates from multiple parties. According to the Collier Supervisor of Elections, Kinzel is currently the only candidate who has filed to run for the office so far. Candidates have until Friday at noon to apply and qualify to run. And that was the Morning Report for today. I'm Bri Walling. The Morning Report airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. right here at NaplesHerald.com. And don't forget to check out our lunch break that also airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Thank you for watching.